and welcome to part 2 of our Dometic Follow the Sun Convoy for Charity.
The South Australian Tourism Commission have asked us to hook up 8 of the best caravans, and today we're going to be out and about exploring Port Lincoln.
And along the way, we'll be raising funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
So why don't you come and join us as we show you what's up down under.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under.
On this week's episode, we'll be picking up where we left off last week in Whyalla. From there, we'll be heading 3 hours south down the Eyre Peninsula to the iconic South Australian town of Port Lincoln. Travelling with us on our Convoy for Charity are the ever-reliable Bruce and Marg Gow in the Corrimal Pioneer XC. From caravanning with kids, we have the Dyson family in the JB Scorpion Sting. Bush poet Dave Proust and wife Therese are back again, this time with the glamorous Universal Hollywood. Jeff McLean from Sunland Caravans is back in the trusty Sunland Patriot. The always entertaining Ron and Di Sinclair are back again, this time in the New Age Gecko. On their first summer series with us, the Naphtali family in the Avida Topaz. Also making their summer series debut are Peter and Charlene May from May West Caravans in the Nova Bravo. And Macca will be towing the trusty Windsor Silhouette XC. After a brilliant stay at the Whyalla Foreshore Caravan Park, it was now time for us to pack up the vans and get on the road for Port Lincoln.
The drive to Port Lincoln, now that was the first time we all linked up in convoy since we joined together. Always a good drive, that first convoy. Until everyone sort of melts together as a team and gets used to how everyone else drives, it's always a little bit of a challenge. So you've got a few personalities popping out on the radio. People are trying to be serious about it. Let's get this right. Let's go the right pace.
And go the right pace we did. After a few hours on the road, our Convoy for Charity arrived in the lovely coastal town of Port Lincoln, where Angie decided to hit the streets and have a look around.
Welcome to Port Lincoln, the second stop on our Dometic Follow the Sun Convoy for Charity. Now, this place is known as the seafood capital of Australia, so I'm very excited to go and explore. It seems that everyone you talk to these days either knows someone who's been affected or has been directly affected themselves by breast cancer. That's why we're hitting the streets of Port Lincoln to raise some much-needed funds and awareness. We're also going to remind them that happy hour is on tonight. The charity fundraising in Port Lincoln was fantastic once again, and I'm sure it's all due to this amazing weather that South Australia is putting on for us right now. What is that? That's a big note. Thank you so much. $10. Wow, thank you so much. And have you ladies had anyone you know affected by breast cancer?
No. I recently had my best friend from home in England just message me 2 days ago.
Really?
She's only 29.
And she just found out she's got it?
Yeah, she just got a baby about 2 months old.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking.
Wow. But the great thing is the treatments these days are so good.
Yeah, she's got an operation at the end of this month, so...
Yeah, fingers crossed, hey?
Yeah.
And that's why the funds raised by National Breast Cancer Foundation are so worthwhile. Thank you so much for your donation.
No worries.
See you later.
Thank you.
Well, as you can see, every little bit helps. Even a donation as little as $5 goes a long way. Head to nbcf.org.au to donate today.
Well, the locals of Port Lincoln have certainly dug deep and shown us some amazing generosity. Now it's time to head back to the Port Lincoln Tourist Park. Our home for the next couple of nights is the Port Lincoln Tourist Park, which is located on the absolute waterfront in Port Lincoln on the Eyre Peninsula. Now, what a sight that is to wake up to. It's just an easy 6.5 hours drive from Adelaide, which makes it the perfect choice for your next coastal holiday. The park has many accommodation and facilities to cater for your stay. Facilities include a children's playground, barbecue, laundry facilities, undercover picnic areas, camp kitchen, it's pet friendly, and it has a private jetty and kiosk. Accommodation options range from large concrete sites, waterfront and large sites, holiday cabins, and unpowered campsites. Well, I'm off to check out the town of Port Lincoln to see what it has to offer, or you guys can check out the brand new New Age Gecko.
Here we are driving along towing the fabulous New Age Gecko Enduro. 16-foot van. It's set up for off-road use. That's why it's the Enduro, so it's a little bit higher. It's got the heavy-duty independent suspension, and it's got an elongated A-frame drawbar, so you're getting that extra stability.
And it's beautiful, spacious inside. Even though it's only a 16-footer, it's, you know, it's quite spacious for 2 people.
Oh,
and if
yeah.
you had a bunch of kids with the 3 bunks,
Yeah.
you know, there's plenty of room. And the best thing about the bed, when you fold it up, and then you fold it back down again, it stays made. You don't have to remake it every day. When we were at Port Lincoln this morning, and we woke up and there's this beautiful sunshine, we opened the little zippers to the windows, and there you go, looking out at the bay.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, stunning.
Plenty of cupboard space, nice kitchen.
Yeah, it's a good little kitchen, isn't it?
Yep, comfy cafe seating.
Yep, and it's really nicely set up for outdoor entertaining too, this van. It's got the really nice awning on it, which is easy to use once again. But outside there, under that awning area, you've got your external speakers, you've got a TV outlet, you've got a 12-volt power, you've got 240-volt power, and you've got the drop-down picnic table. So you can really set yourself up out there and relax under the awning and take in the view and have a drink or whatever. It's really nice. And if you're sort of a fairly novice caravaner and you're a bit unsure about towing a big van, this thing solves your problem because it's so small that it's easy to tow and easy to hook up and manoeuvre, and yet you've got all of that comfort and luxury and space inside it because it's so well laid out.
Coming up after the break, we go paddleboarding in Tumby Bay. Woo!
What's up down under?
This episode of What's Up Down Under is proudly brought to you by our great mates at Avita. Head to avitarv.com.au to find out why they are one of the best caravans for this year.
Angie, Robbie and some of our convoys have been keen to get out on the water while we're here, and they reckon the best way to do it is on a stand-up paddleboard. Jackie is apparently the expert around here on it. Jackie, what are we going to do here for the guys today?
We're going to run through a bit of the lesson here on the beach with them and pop them out in the water, hopefully go for a nice paddle around our jetty and down along the foreshore, and hopefully they get the grasp of it and they're up and paddling around by the end of the lesson.
Now, they tell me you're somewhat of an expert at stand-up paddleboarding. What's your story?
I've been racing paddleboards on the Aussie team for a few years now. Got a few state titles, and last sprint titles came in as #1 in the Aussies behind New Zealand. So yeah, it's I do that and the kite surfing, so it keeps me busy.
Well, we've turned up so the guys can do it. Let's get them on the water and see how they go.
I have every intention of staying very dry. I'll do whatever it takes. Okay. You got this, Angie. Come on.
So I'll let you in on a little secret. Robbie and Angie think they're out there having a bit of a frolic about on the water. In actual fact, I've got them having a little bit of practice for the next challenge I've got for them. Stick around. Well, how did you enjoy that, girls?
Oh gosh, well, I think Jackie taught us how to stand up paddleboard. I invented a new sport, it's called fall off paddleboard, but you know, it's all right, it's a bit of fun.
But you feel refreshed and alive, don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, I tell you what, it is your lucky day because I have a bit of a surprise for you two. Well, the charity this year for the Dometic Follow the Sun Convoy for Charity is, of course, the National Breast Cancer Foundation. And our good mates at MHIA, who are specialists in motorhome and manufactured home insurance, have said, here's $1,000, but there has to be a challenge.
That's right, Maka, and Robbie and I have decided to be smart about this and nominate the Dysons from Caravanning with Kids.
Let's get this challenge underway.
And just as a reminder for those of you playing along at home, the overall score stands at 1-0 in favour of me after my victory in last week's challenge.
Alrighty, let's get this challenge underway. What these guys have to do is to paddle out around the buoy out the front here, back to the beach. The first back to the beach wins the competition. Adele, Wayne, are you ready?
Ready to go.
Let's go!
You got this!
Come on, Wayne,
Oh, Adele is she's got a bit of a tactic here.
Why not?
However, I think it may come back and bite her because now She has to get onto the board.
It's very choppy out there today.
I'll tell you what, I would say quite choppy for stand-up paddleboarding. In fact, they seem to have now implemented the kneel-down paddleboard method.
I think that's advisable in these conditions.
It is
Wayne
fairly
is
rough, isn't
flying
it?
ahead of the pack. Would you look at him? He's got style, he's got grace.
Sort of
Wayne!
see-
Oh my God!
Wayne, Wayne.
No, Wayne,
Wayne.
don't go there, don't go there, buddy. Don't go there.
Wayne is just
What's he
about
thinking?
laughing at her here.
What is
He has
he thinking?
stood up.
He's going to do
I
it.
would not be
He is
surprised.
gonna
He's going to
take
catch
it.
a wave.
It's very
Well, talk about style, talk about grace, talk about he just fell flat on his back in the water.
Adele's
Take this
still a
out.
chance here.
Adele is a chance, and she is digging in.
Powering.
Have a look at that.
She
It's
is
almost
absolutely going for
She's
it.
throwing off a weight. She is motoring.
You've done
There is
well.
a rooster tail coming out the back of Adele at the moment.
He's making
I'll
this a
tell
fair
you what,
game.
Wayne. Oh my goodness. Wayne
Is that a penalty?
Wayne is probably showing signs of being one of the smartest men I've ever seen. And well, it was Wayne by a nose, which makes Angie the winner today. How do you feel about that, Ange?
I feel pumped. Wayne never looked like losing, to be honest. He had style, he had grace, he had poise.
Well, today's outcome brings our overall result to a draw at the moment. And how does that make you feel, Robbie?
Well, it makes me feel a bit sad, Macca. But look, even though I didn't win today, you could still have a win if you head to our competitions page, enter online, or check out this one right here.
What's Up Down Under have teamed up with Dometic and Scamper Campers to give you the ultimate competition giveaway. Just by entering, you could win this Dingo Ultimate from Scamper Campers. Valued at over $27,000, the Dingo Ultimate has been redesigned with a lighter drawbar weight, more storage and a workable U-shaped kitchen. Imagine yourself enjoying all the features inside and out in this great camper trailer from Scamper Campers. The ultimate prize giveaway doesn't stop there because Dometic are also giving you the chance to win this Waco CFX 75 DZW with new features including Wi-Fi capability, dimmable display, reversible lid and 2 independently controlled compartments. And there's even more chances to win with our runner-up prizes. Family Parks are giving away 10 $100 vouchers. Just go to whatsupdownunder.com.au and click on the competitions page. Enter every day for your ultimate chance to win, thanks to our partners at Dometic, Scamper Campers and Family Parks. Stick around because after the break, I'll see you at the Dometic Follow the Sun Happy Hour in Port Lincoln.
What's up, down under?
The What's Up Down Under Convoy for Charity is proudly brought to you by our good mates at Dometic. Head to dometic.com to find out more.
Well, folks, it's that time again. Happy Hour in Port Lincoln this time. Our mates at Dometic said, get out there, put a show on, follow the sun, make some money for the National Breast Cancer Foundation while you're at it. Ronnie Sinclair's kicking the night off. He's got the locals starting to turn up. Come on, why don't we go for a walk around, see what's happening. Happy Hour in Port Lincoln was a great afternoon/evening. It dragged on a little bit. The locals turned out. We had some local dancers turn up, put on a great show. Obviously been doing a lot of practice. They threw the money in the tin for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. We raised a good $1 there. Everyone had a lot of fun.
A great taste in clothes.
Mate, I was just going to say the same thing to you. You've been knocking around in my bag, knocking my gear off.
I've checked it out and I reckon it's the go.
What's your name, mate?
Steve.
Steve Macca, how are
Good
you?
to meet you, Macca.
Where are you from, Steve?
From the Barossa.
From the Barossa?
Yeah,
So you've
yeah.
come a fair way over here. You on holidays or?
I'm retired now, but I'm just into caravanning now and enjoying it, and so we thought we'd come in. We saw your ad on the TV about coming over to join in on a happy hour, and so we grabbed the van and came over here, and Port Lincoln, here we are.
Good on you,
to meet
Steve. Get around, have a look at the vans and enjoy your night.
Will do.
See
Thank
you,
you.
mate. Bye.
See ya.
Happy Hour in Port Lincoln was a real success. It felt like the whole town came down and people were everywhere. They brought down the kids and the most cutest ever cupcake stall.
Hi kids,
Hello, how are you guys?
can we buy some stuff?
What are you selling?
What do you recommend? So we have cookies, so we have biscuits. Did you make these? Yeah. You made them? For $1.
Where's the money go to?
Breast cancer.
Oh, how can we not buy something? Are these all gluten-free? And yeah, it was just a really good time to get together and have a bit of fun after a hard day's work. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Happy Hour Port Lincoln style. Now, I'm going to stick around, check out some more of the festivities, and while I do that, why don't you check out the silhouette from Windsor Caravans. I've been lucky enough to draw the Windsor silhouette for my caravan for the Convoy this year, and I've got to tell you I'm a bit excited. It excites me for a lot of reasons. Firstly, it's versatility. I mean, there's so much room in there from a camper point of view to move around, to live, to store your stuff. But if you want to go and have a little explore, you've got the opportunity to just duck down a side road and not have to worry that you've got something big on the back that may get you stuck down there. I've towed one of these things across the Simpson Desert, so I've got no problem with saying I can take it wherever I want to go. The features outside the Silhouette are more than enough to keep you really comfortable. You've got a sound system out there for entertaining when you want to sit around in the afternoon, you want to listen to a bit of music, it's there. The slide-out barbecue and kitchen means that if you want to live out there, including your cooking and eating, you absolutely can. Storage like you wouldn't believe. I mean, there is stuff there to put everything in. When you're folding chairs, all that stuff that you want outside the caravan, including your spare parts and things like a fishing rod, because you've got one boot that goes right through from one side to the other. So stacks of length for the long stuff and heaps of room for everything else. Hot water system, so you can have a hot shower out there. If you want to just have a rinse off from when you get up from the beach, not a problem. But if you want to have a full-on hot shower around the camp, just put up your shower tent, get out there and clean yourself up at the end of the day. Inside the Silhouette, you are going to be as comfortable as you want to be. I mean, it really does have everything. It's got a microwave, hot plates, grill, table, chairs to sit in there, 2 beds, and they're nice big roomy beds. You can put a whole family in there, and when you drop the table down, makes it another one. So you've got 3 beds in there if you so desire. Everything that you could want to get yourself comfortable anywhere that you, your vehicle and your family want to go.
Well, stick with us because after the break, we're going swimming with sharks. Yeah!
What's up down under?
Follow the Eyre Peninsula's stunning coastline on a seafood safari where you can even pluck yourself some fresh oysters straight from the sea. Find out more about this self-drive tour at southaustralia.com.
Our mates at Dometic are teaming up with Scamper Campers and Family Parks to give you the ultimate competition giveaway. Featuring a Dometic Waco CFX fridge, a Dingo Ultimate Camper, and 10 $100 gift vouchers from Family Parks. Log on to whatsupdownunder.com.au and follow the prompts. The Nova Bravo has been chosen as one of this year's best of the best caravans. Go to novacaravans.com.au to find out more about this incredible van.
Get ready to hang 10 with our great mates at Paraquito and get yourself in the running to win a surfboard designed by professional French surfer Maud Lacar. Entry costs just $5 for a ticket or $10 for 3, with all proceeds going to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. To enter, just head to rafflelink.com.au/Paraquito.
If you're purchasing a new RV, make sure it displays the RV Map Key. The RV Map Key ensures you're purchasing from a manufacturer committed to a code of ethics and your new product complies with all Australian design rules and regulations. Find out why your RV Map Key is the key to your peace of mind at caravanindustry.com.au.
Well, we've got something really exciting in store for today's episode. We're here in Port Lincoln and we're going swimming with the sharks. Mac has kitted me out with my very own Jaws t-shirt. I think it's appropriate. What do you reckon, boys?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah?
Be great.
Pumped? Let's do it. Yeah, look, I found out about the shark dive. I immediately said yes because I thought, what an experience. That's going to be amazing. And then I started to think about it. I started to feel really anxious about it. But I still wanted to do it because when do you ever get to go and do that? Well, we're in the bridge here and I'm joined by the captain, Dan. How are you going?
Good, yourself?
Yes, very good, very good. Looking forward to today. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what we're doing?
Well, we're going to head down to North Neptune Islands and here in South Australia. And North Neptune Islands is one of South Australia's largest breeding colony of long-nosed fur seals, and it's a real focus point for the great white sharks, and hopefully that's what we're going to see today.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about that one. Now, you've got lots of experience, I'm assured. There's been no casualties. You've been doing this for a while then?
Yeah, that's why I wrote your name in pencil this morning, but that's all right. But yeah, I've been doing this for a while now, and really is a remarkable experience.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to get into it. Thanks so much.
No worries.
It was a really nature trip, and I really loved the boat trip. A very scenic trip out. Just loved being on the water. It was a beautiful boat. The actual diving experience was quite different, being in a cage.
Been diving before?
I've done a lot of dives years ago, so I'm really looking forward to getting under the water.
I'm seriously going to be holding your hand. I am freaking out.
And as I said to you back at camp, it sounds scary up here, but when you're under the water, it's so serene.
Yeah.
Like they just look so calm and serene.
Yeah.
I've no doubt you won't be scared under the water.
All right, okay. Well, look, I'm really grateful to you both.
Once I put the wetsuit on, I started to get a little bit anxious, and then from there, I got into the cage. I'm looking forward to it, ready to hop in and see some sharks.
I'm pleased to hear that. Let's do it. Oh!
You going in first?
And look, when we got down there, I did have a bit of a panic. And it was weird because the panic wasn't about sharks. It was about the cage and feeling really claustrophobic, having to breathe through the mouthpiece and not being able to breathe through my nose at all. And then there were sharks on top of all of that, which was so cool. So it was just incredible. I mean, they just come out of nowhere.
I can say the experience was nothing but sensational.
The sharks themselves, it was a great experience to see. Really enjoyed seeing them. Fantastic, majestic creature in the water.
I've got a lot more respect for the great white than I had before. I just thought they were a predator of the sea, but they're just an amazing animal.
All up, a good bucket list thing to do.
Well, we did it! The shark dive was amazing, but unfortunately it's all we have time for this week on our Dometic Follow the Sun Convoy for Charity, and it's all been brought to you again by the South Australia Tourism Commission. So stick with us because next week we're heading to
Coffin Bay.
That's right, guys, so join us as we show you what's up down under.
What's up down under?